Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome night or day. So I'm going to do a different reading tonight. I've been being pulled to do this reading for a little while. I was sitting watching a movie and something's just been pulling me to do this reading. So I'm going to do a general one, and then I'm going to actually do one regarding your manifestation that's been coming up a lot. And so Spirit's kind of guiding me, wanting me to do a past, present, future type situation, and kind of what's maybe blocking your manifestation from coming forward. And then they want me to specifically pull for people who are looking for love and people who are looking for career, financial abundance. So we're going to do a few different things. So this is just going to be general. What do we need to know? All right, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. All right, for the next 3 days, what do we need to know for the next 3 days? What's coming up for us? What do we need to heal? Anything like that? What messages do we have? Okay. Wow, we got some interesting ass cards. Okay, so we have self-sabotage on the bottom. And then we have patience. How teachable are you? Have faith. Okay, so for the next few days, so we say today until around Tuesday-ish, okay? Give or take a few days, today until Tuesday-ish. We have patience. How teachable are you? Have faith. And this has to do with self-sabotage. What I'm getting is some of you guys are going to have some type of test or lessons coming up over the next few days. Not tests pass or fail type tests. It's almost blast from the past type stuff. People are going to come back. Situations are going to come back to kind of test you or trigger you, or you're going to actually take the leap of faith, step forward and move past old energy and see how far you've come and stop self-sabotaging is kind of what I get. What I'm getting also that has nothing to do with the cards. That's just kind of from them. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing bad, like a test. And I'll give you an example. What I mean is, it's almost like somebody, say, if you're single, somebody from the past who maybe was abusive or toxic or cheating or just didn't treat you right might be coming back into your life. This could also be a friend or a family member. I'm getting toxic people kind of coming back. And so this is your way to look at how far you've come, but also to set boundaries and stand up for yourself and make different choices. So it's not, Spirit isn't saying don't talk to this person, don't have a conversation with this person. Spirit's more so saying is look at how you used to handle things and look at how you handle things differently. So this is where those conversations come in, where boundaries are set, where you're looking at red flags, where you're making sure you're looking out for yourself first rather than repeating old patterns. It feels after this situation, some other door is going to open for you. Almost some type of door is going to open, they're showing me these, I guess, are they French doors? I don't know what the hell they are. These doors kind of just sliding open and you seeing something behind them. So some of you, this could represent, some type of new opportunity situation, or it could also just be a vision of something to come. You might be starting to see some trickling in of manifestations or things that you've been wanting to come forward. I'm also hearing a lot of you guys are going to be meeting soul family and supportive teachers and mentors. So that's awesome. It feels now some of you guys might already have, or now within the next few weeks, you're going to be meeting some of your soul family and some people that you're going to kind of have lessons with and mirroring with and things like that. But you guys are going to have really good relationships. It's not, going to be a toxicity and stuff. Yeah, so this feels it has to do with your manifestation specifically. And it feels a lot of the things that you've been going through, in this period of time where you're kind of waiting for this to come forward and take effect, or for an opportunity to show itself to you, it feels you're having to learn a lot of lessons and a lot of different things in the process. And some of those things that you are learning is patience and having faith, literally right on the outside of how teachable you are. A lot of you guys are learning how to release self-sabotaging behaviors. A lot of you guys are, okay, hold on. Good. A lot of you guys are releasing self-sabotaging behaviors, learning kind of where you have sabotage in the past and you maybe aren't aware of where you were actually doing that. So kind of Spirit's been showing you over the last few months or however long, this is like a behavior you've done to push people away or to kind of block communication with people, or you get upset about something and you close the door right away because you're scared of getting hurt, things like that, where an opportunity might come forward for you, but you'd push it away because of fear, stuff like that. We got say what you mean. I was going to say I accidentally lifted this. I don't believe in accidents. I know I said that yesterday. I don't know what's with the accidental fucking card stuff the last 2 days. Say what you mean. This is, some of you guys are going to be having communication coming in with somebody. It feels like a lot of closures. So it could be those people I was talking about before coming back in to help you see kind of what I already said, but some of you it's to kind of close a chapter finally. So what I'm getting is, some of you, this is going to be like closing a chapter. Like this is like endings, like you'll stop talking to this person like indefinitely. It feels like you're going to actually get closure so you can end this cycle and you guys are both going to like move on and heal. For some of you, it feels like a possible renewal in some type of relationship or friendship, some type of connection where you guys are going to be able to, it's almost like when a friend fights or like a couple splits up or something like that, and you guys go your separate ways and you kind of learn and you grow and you realize you miss this person, or, you guys were both wrong and you're willing to actually put the ego down and have that conversation. Like you guys are going to have a reconnection, after you have this conversation. So that's actually really cool. It's a good messages. Okay. So let's do, okay. Oh my God, they're like all pulling me so bad right now. Okay. We're going to do, past, present, future with this one. I was going to do it with the other one, but I guess I'm not. Okay. So I'm going to pull, so this is going to be regarding like a manifestation or a situation. And I'm going to do kind of what in your past is affecting it, kind of what's going on in the present and what's going to happen in the future. Any messages for that. So we're going to do a few past cards, a few present, a few future. And I've actually never really done a reading like this for the page. So I'm really excited to kind of see what comes out. But Spirit's guiding me to do this. So I trust whatever they're guiding me with. Wow. Okay. So interesting. For your past, you got crown chakra, fertility, and discontent and boredom. And what I find interesting about that is 7 and then 3, 4, which obviously adds up to 7. So that's for past. Okay. I guess we're just doing it like that. And then okay. So what they're saying is, this would be having to do with that manifestation you're wanting to come forward and something from the past, that affects this. So this could be something you've healed or you're still working on healing to bring this forward. And this to me is a lot of overthinking, a lot of worrying, a lot of wondering, a lot of waiting, and a lot of impatience. It's not allowing things to blossom and bloom in divine timing. It's overthinking, wondering why it's not manifesting and showing up right away and immediately. So much overthinking. But here's what you didn't realize. Is your heart wasn't open to receiving this, is what they're saying. Your heart wasn't fully open to receiving this. This feels like a really soul level, like a soul contract or soul level pulling toward you, like an urging. So if your manifestation is something that you've been really, really desiring, and I've been talking about this for a while, and Spirit's been kind of guiding me to talk to you guys about this. Like if you've had like a soul urge, is what I like to call it, something that's just pulling you and pulling you and pulling you. And no matter how much you try, and it's not like toxic, abusive stuff, that's pulling you in. No matter how much you're trying to release this, get rid of this, stop thinking about this, it just won't stop. And that's because there is some type of energy that's pulling you to this to desire it. And in the process of that coming, you're healing, right? Some of you guys are healing, overthinking, overthinking, control, wondering, waiting, patience. But in the process of that is you weren't, like I said, you weren't ready to actually receive this. And I'm getting that you were in self-sabotaging behavior. So that makes sense why we pulled from that card, from that deck. And it was like, it's almost like you want it and you want it then. And it feels like the reason why you kind of want things instantly is because you'll lose faith or you'll lack patience and you'll think it's too good to be true. It's never going to come for me. It's almost like if it doesn't come for you immediately, in some way you feel like it's never going to happen. This has something to do with a trauma wound. This has something to do with like a childhood thing that you've maybe learned. Some of you, it almost just feels like you have like a disbelief, like a lot of illusions they're saying, but there's almost like this disbelief that magic isn't real, that like manifestations aren't real, like that the world doesn't have this like beautiful magic and this beautiful stuff. And there are so many things that go on behind the scenes. There's so many beautiful, spirits and energies that a lot of people don't know about. I know about some of them through, doing readings with people and meeting people. And I'm like, oh my God, you connect with this. That's cool. I didn't know about that. I get really excited about that, but it's like that wonder, that like wonderment, that excitement, right? So this feels like just a lot of like the overthinking, a lot of impatience, just a lot of wondering, a lot of waiting. A lot of lack of faith, but things take time to blossom. And in order for you to receive this and fully receive this and ground this, you needed to be able to open your heart up, which means you needed to be able to open yourself up to receiving. I'm also getting you guys needed to balance masculine, feminine energy for this to actually come in and be a success. So that's the past energy with this situation. So what is the present energy with this manifestation? One more. Okay, I like this. We got all purple cards. Obstacles and challenges. Passion ignited, accelerated motion. Okay, so this is you guys overcoming obstacles. You still have some challenges ahead of you. You still have things that you're having to work through. It feels like you kind of are at like the end of it. It feels like this, and I know it feels like we've been saying that forever, but spirit, divine timing is not our timing. Timing's an illusion technically. So like when they say soon, like soon to us is maybe not soon to them. That's kind of where the patience part comes in, I feel like. But it feels like you still have a little bit more work to do. You still have a little more healing to do. And some of you guys, this also has to do with taking a leap of faith and moving forward. There's something about releasing some type of fear and moving forward and taking that leap of faith. But I love this because the current energy is, look, what I talk about with the heart, right? And I said, you guys, we're not open to receiving. And look at what we got for present energy. We got this flaming fucking heart with this open energy where she's open to receiving. So, and that's in the exact same position as the other card. So that right there tells me that you guys are in this energy where you're open to receiving right now. And that passion is ignited and you're actually receiving it and you're looking and wishing upon that star. You're still having faith. Even if you're maybe having some doubts, you still have faith right there because you're literally looking at the star and still wishing upon it. So it feels like you guys do have some type of, it almost feels like a tower or a lesson or something. Let me get okay, no, I guess we're not getting a clarifier. Never mind. It feels like you do still have a few more steps that you need to take in order for this to come forward, for that heart chakra to be fully open to receiving. But you guys are making like so much progress. This feels really good. Like you went from your heart not being open to receiving to open to receiving. And I also am getting too is like, because they're saying you went from that overthinking crown chakra, and yeah, you still probably overthink a little bit, but you're not doing it in the same way. When things are coming up, you're catching yourself more. You're trying to challenge those thoughts more. You're trying to process them different and change them and handle them and do it in a healthier way. So Spirit's saying like you are doing a good job. It's almost like they're showing me this like video game where you guys are just like leaping through and like, yeah, sure, some cannonballs come and stuff, but now you're jumping over them. Like you might be a little fearful and like worried like, oh shit, is another cannonball gonna come? But you still are jumping over it and moving forward. So that's really good. Okay, so what do we have for like, we're gonna say near future energy with this? What do we have for near future energy with our manifestations? Oh, you guys, I cannot even. So we got the one cards and it was like 7, whatever. And then we got the second cards and they're all purple. And we just got all 3 are black. These are major arcanas, major life events. So this is future, what's coming. New beginnings, transformation, triumph. Like, what in the actual fuck? Okay, sorry. I just get really excited, if you can't tell. Wow, guys, this is you stepping into a new you. So I've been saying this, like, 2021 is all about the new you. This is about you being you. This is about you, like, embracing who you are completely and fully, like, not giving a fuck what other people think, like, living in your truth, living in all of that stuff, and just authentically being you and putting yourself out there and shining your light brightly, right? All of that, but it's putting you first too. And this is what I'm getting, is this is stepping into that new you, this new territory. And it feels like you guys maybe are a little bit scared to take that leap of faith, but it's fucking coming. And if you remember what was here before, the crown chakra, and then we had the obstacles and challenges. Now she got that stick. Now she got that steady footing, right? She walked through that door. And I was saying to you guys earlier, I was seeing a door. She's walking through that door and she's stepping forward to a new earth. They're saying, oh, fuck, raise the roof. Okay. You're coming out of the transformation. So a lot of you guys are still in the caterpillar phase. You're still in the cocoon. That's why maybe you're not seeing things clearly. There's a lot of other things coming up because you're still going through that painful transformation. But very soon, this is coming. You're going to be the motherfucking butterfly. And look, she's wearing green because that heart chakra is going to be open and vibrating. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Now I see why they wanted me to do this. This is so exciting. And it's going to be a success. Like, it's going to charge in. It's going to charge forward. And if you remember the card that was before this, accelerated motion, and that's the wishing upon a star and you know, and whatever I said before. But this is it charging forward. So yeah, I hope that this helps you guys. Like, I hope this gives you some type of motivation and excitement that this is coming forward. Like, it literally couldn't have come out more fucking perfect. Like, oh, I'm so excited about this. So excited. Okay, let's do, we're going to just do from the Quantum Oracle, we're going to do the career and love, and then I'm going to just pull from the spirit messages. Actually, okay, I guess we're just pulling from spirit messages first. They want to talk, to just give you guys, like, I guess, an extra message. They were, like, dying to come out. All right, let's see how falls. What do you want us to know? You want another one? One more. That's way too many. Hold on, you're gonna laugh when you... All right, I guess we're getting more than that. Synchronicities on the way. Okay, new beginnings. Just came out in the same position as the other new beginning. So anybody who is lacking faith right now that a new beginning is coming for them, or they're worried it's not coming for you. Okay, I hope that you feel that energy, that clarification is coming for you, even though you're not seeing it right now, okay? Like, what you're seeing is an illusion. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. So I really, really hope, like, if you saw this, if you're seeing this, if you're watching... If you're watching this video, there's a reason why Spirit brought you to this. I tell people all the time, like, there's a reason why everything happens. Totally believe that everything happens for a reason. So if you happen to stumble upon this, or you're scrolling and you see this, there is a reason you're seeing this message. Even if you see this 3 months after I record it, a year after I record it, the message is still for you, okay? Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? I love this. I always tell people, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself regularly. If you're feeling sad, you're feeling, fuck any emotion, anger, sadness, happiness, whatever. Check in with yourself. Like, what's going on with me? Why do I, usually not happiness, but why do I feel like this? Why am I feeling anxious? Why am I feeling overwhelmed? What's coming up? And check in with your thoughts and process kind of what's coming up for you. We got the trust card. When your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunity and so much more. So I'm getting more so a totally different message than what I just read. I'm getting this is you trusting and having faith that this is coming, this new beginning is coming for you. I just pulled this back out because I also want you to see this is where the heart's open. And if you notice, I've been talking about this, your heart opening. Look, this is your energy centers where your heart is. And look at that light shining freaking brightly. But I'm also getting that this is you taking that leap of faith, and that even though you're not seeing something, I mean, it kind of says this, if you interpret it, even though you're not seeing it in front of your face, the logical mind, the human self is not seeing it. That soul self, your soul urging, calling, pulling, is seeing it and feeling it. And the last one we got is just ask. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help and guidance. I don't feel like I need to explain that one. So start asking your freaking team for help, okay? All right. Let me take a sip of water. I'm thirsty. All this energy got my throat chakra all dry. Okay, so we're gonna pull for career first. So career, financial, anything like that. Anything having to do with that situation. You guys are fucking hysterical tonight. Wow, these literally came out yesterday, and this one came out upside down. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's what we're taking. Okay, so this has to do with career, money, financial. The first card that came out was Discovery. That's why I was laughing, because it's gold. Then we got Consciousness of Lack, which is you lacking your idea of money. We got Victim Mentality upside down, and Deception just literally fell out of the deck. Really interesting, because the Deception card, this is the third day in a row this has come out. And we also got these cards yesterday, but like a different order. Obviously, they have a different message anyway. So I'm still getting that you're not seeing, so this is career, money, all that stuff. You're not seeing something clearly. Some of you guys are in a job that like there's a lot of like gossip and drama. It feels like you are frustrated or angry or something at a situation with work. It feels like a lot of drama, a lot of gossip. Maybe some of you guys where other people aren't pulling their weight at the job. But what I'm getting mostly for you guys is if you're in this shitty energy at your job and you're feeling a pull away from it, it's because it's not meant for you any longer. Like your soul is calling something else. You have a spiritual path or something else coming for you, and just be open to receiving the message from it, okay? There's something where an opportunity is going to come forward for you to bring some type of change for you. Some of you guys are already aware of like the job field you want to go to, or some of you it feels like a completely different job field. But some of you, it feels like you're going to be doing like a side business in addition to like your current job. Some of you guys, it feels like just completely switching careers. And some of you, it feels like you're going to meet somebody who's going to tell you about some type of job or some type of business or some type of thing. You're going to get really excited about it. I'm feeling good ass energy about it. You're going to feel really excited about it, and you're going to like leave. You're going to be a little bit scared, but you're going to leave your job. So that actually feels really good. Some of you guys need to get out of this mentality though. Like, I mean, we're going to flip that the right way. Like, look at this mentality. This is like this lack of abundance, this more so feels like a belief system than anything. It feels like this lack of abundance belief system. And it's like this, for some of you, it feels like a lack of gratitude. And some of you, it feels like it's like, I'm getting a few messages. It's like timing, like I'm too old. I shouldn't switch, blah, blah, blah. Like all this family stuff. Like I shouldn't because of this. Like a lot of you, it feels like an emotional process that you would actually go for what you want or switch or whatever. But it also, a lot of you guys, it feels like this lack of hold on, let me try to fucking think how to word this. It's like this belief system. You lack this belief that like you won't be financially provided for by spirit or something. And when you have that lack mentality that you probably learned growing up, which is, oh, I have to work a full-time job. I have to bust my ass to be able to make money, to be able to go on vacation, to be able to go here and do this and do whatever I want and shop and spend whatever I want and stuff. Some of you I'm hearing are like penny pinchers and like you budget so damn tight that you don't spend any money and have fun. Spirit's like, fucking go have fun. Go look at my animal posts on Instagram and Facebook I did a few days ago talking about the squirrel, and they specifically said, stop saving all your money and go have more fun. Like go spend it. I don't mean go drop like $10,000 if you don't have $10,000. You can go drop $200 and go do something fun that you want to do. And whoever was like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, I have anxiety. Stop with the lack mentality that you're not going to be able to pay your bills and take care of your shit. That's the whole point, is if you think that way, then you're never going to have abundance coming in. You're never going to understand the way it actually works. And the way, yes, you have to put work in, you have to put effort in, you have to show that you're willing to work for things and you're willing to do all that. You also have to have the belief system that Spirit has your fucking back, that you'll be financially compensated when you put what you put out, you will also receive. You will be able to pay your bills. You will be able to be taken care of. Get out of that mentality. For people who are like, well, you know, I've been homeless or I've been poor or I've, you know, been this and this and this. So the fuck have I. So have I. I've actually been in that place where I didn't have enough money to pay my bills. I didn't even have enough money for food. And my friend literally, I was 18. Yeah, I was 18. Literally didn't even have money. I was looking around my fucking apartment for like change. This was before it was a vegetarian. So I could go find like freaking 80 cents to go get a cheeseburger at fucking McDonald's. So I don't have that mentality anymore. Like I don't go recklessly spend money, but when I go out, I'll fucking buy what I want. Like I try to budget, you know, some way if I go crystal shopping, but like other than crystal shopping, I don't budget because I don't blow astronomical amounts. But the point is I go out and have fun. If I want to go drop $40 on food, I go drop $40 on food. And yes, for myself, $40 because I like to buy good ass fucking food. But I'm just saying, like, go spend that money. Like when you believe that like money's like just scarce, you're going to not be able to receive it. Like how many, and I always say this, like how many times have you been like worried, oh, I'm not going to be able to pay this or something like this, and randomly a check gets sent to you in the mail for like tuition or a refund for some shit, or like you, I mean, maybe if you play the lottery, you win a lottery ticket. I don't fucking know. Somebody's like, hey, you know what? Oh, here's birthday money. You find random money you forgot you stored. So many things like that happen. That is Spirit helping you the fuck out. So it's like, get out of that lack mentality, that belief system that you can't have everything you want related to money. That's pretty much what a lot of this is. And it's also, if you're going into a job field that you really enjoy, but there's not a lot of financial compensation, that's okay. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you will be compensated in different ways. So if you want to go travel, for example, there might be something where you win a free trip somewhere. Or, you know, maybe you're going to go with like a family member who's like, look, I got you, I'm going to pay for you. Or maybe, you know, if you're doing something like, I don't even know, like some type of job where, you know, your work raffles off a travel or vacation or something like that, that might happen for whoever the hell wants to travel, who has this like lack mentality, you can't afford it, okay? Like things like that will happen once you actually believe in them happening. So get out of this like mentality and start having faith that money is an energy exchange, but like it will come to you once you're open to actually receiving it. If you have the mentality where it only comes to me if I work hard, it only comes to me like this, then that's just not true. And like how many of you were like, oh shit, how am I going to pay my bills this month? Or how am I going to handle this month? And then you got your $600, you know, check and stuff like that. And then bam, now you have enough money to pay for it and go get yourself some McDonald's cheeseburgers if you eat that shit. Wait, why am I putting this away? Oh, all right. I guess we're doing love with this one. Okay, we're going to do romance love. So I'm going to do it for singles, but if you are in a relationship, the message possibly can apply to you. All right, let's see what we got for love. What do we? Oh, I see you. I see you. Temptation on the bottom. Oh, love people. We got sadness. Damn. Okay. We got cycles on the bottom. All right, love people. We got inner child, sadness, hole in the soul, and self-love. Aw. Listen, I feel you. I'm in your group. Okay. I'm single as fuck. Damn. It feels like you guys are working through inner child traumas, abandonment wounds, rejections, anything really that makes you feel sad, makes you feel alone, makes you feel like unworthy, feel like not enough, feel empty. I'm hearing you guys are healing trauma, childhood traumas relating to your parents. So anytime, like, I'm just getting mostly abandonment and rejection wounds. So anything, and this could apply if you are in a relationship too, but this definitely feels like a lot for the singles especially. You guys are not in a relationship currently because you're working through inner child healing. You're working through releasing sadness, releasing feelings of unworthiness, and all of the things that relate to abandonment and rejection. You're releasing that. What I'm getting is the hole in the soul. You guys are releasing all of the times where you were not great to yourself, where you didn't choose yourself, where I guess I should hold those together, where you didn't choose yourself, like where you chose somebody else, or just like unhealthy relationships and things like that. So you guys are working on understanding that, working on looking at the past, like where where you made choices that weren't for your highest good, where you were looking out for other people, where you were chasing people, where you were seeking like comfort. Like a lot of you guys, it feels like you were possibly like promiscuous with people because you're trying to fill like this void and hole, and you felt like I have to put myself out there sexually in order to have intimacy with somebody so you can avoid real intimacy with them. Or like you have to put yourself out there sexually in order to attract and keep somebody, or things like that. Or doing things. Some of you, it feels like you're still going through this a little bit, but going through this energy, like a lot of ego stuff, a lot of these belief systems where I have to act, be a certain way, think a certain way, things like that. I'm also getting trauma bonding for you guys. So it feels like a lot of you guys were in like domestic violence relationships or emotional abusive relationships, cheating, codependency, things like that. And it feels like you guys are really going through and healing a lot of these issues and areas where you learn this kind of from your parents, you learn this from your childhood and things like that. And you're working towards self-love. So you're releasing this for this to come forward. And I love, again, because some of you guys, you know, the love group might be manifesting love, and we got the nice big green right near her heart, well, close to it, a little bit at the top of her boobs, but like close to her heart. But, and she's opening herself up to receiving. So it feels like you guys are going to be coming out of this energy where it's like, I get a little bit of victim mentality from you guys too, where it's like, why does everybody leave? Why does nobody care? Why don't people talk to me? Why don't people love me? Why am I not enough? You know, whatever. And it feels like you guys are going through a lot of childhood stuff and healing a lot of stuff. And I'm getting so much mom and dad energy, but for a lot of you, I'm getting dad specifically, and I'm getting like this abandonment energy, and a lot of that self-sabotage stuff. It feels like this is very connected to that, where you guys self-sabotage because you have feelings of unworthiness and feeling like you're not loved. So you push away people who are good for you, who would stick around, who would love you, who would respect you, who are healthy, who are not toxic. And you pull in the toxic people who are narcissistic, who are abusive, who are like mean. They did say trauma bonding. I forgot if I said it or not. But it doesn't matter if I did or didn't. If you go on my Instagram or Facebook stories, Gaia Spiritual Healing, if you go on either of those, I saw something and I'm posting it on the stories. It's not mine, it's somebody else's. And it talks about the cycle of trauma bonding. I'll actually, just in case you see this after the story goes away, because you know it only stays up there 24 hours. On the Instagram, if you go on the Instagram, if you go on my Instagram, I'll put it like, I'll create like a little one of those little circle things, whatever, story save things, whatever, so you can actually see it, because I think it's a really important message. And it talks about trauma bonding and the cycles of trauma bonding and like what it looks like and how it happens. And it feels like a lot of you guys go into these trauma bonding cycles and you're healing them to come into self-love. I want to get another like few cards for you guys. All right, what else do we have for the love group? Victim consciousness just came out, so that makes sense. Pay attention to the signs. Some of you guys might be having visions, dreams, or signs about love coming forward. If you are seeing 66 a lot, yes, love is coming forward. They're saying roses, or certain flowers you might be seeing as well. Yeah, so some of you guys are still in this victim consciousness that I was just talking about, or victim consciousness that I was just talking about, that like, why does everybody leave? Why am I not enough? Those things. But you're releasing that. And in that process, they're saying like you're learning to have patience, and you're actually going toward your soul purpose. You're learning who you are. You're learning how to heal yourself, how to grow, and you're going on a spiritual path and a spiritual journey that has something to do with your soul's purpose and specific soul contracts that you're working through. It feels like a lot of you guys are like light workers, so you're coming into like spiritual alignment with your gifts and things like that. But I do love how this card actually came out, and what they're showing me, if you notice, is like you got the water, which is emotions, but you have spirit actually watching over you, and this is like you kind of just looking out in the sky. But it's interesting because this card doesn't feel like that. This card to me almost represents like how it's like he's trying to like woo you, and you're just like not having it. That's the energy I get. Like you're not having that bullshit, toxic, I'm gonna fucking woo you with all my, you know, bullshit in the beginning crap, and you're like done with it. And it feels a lot like that beginning message about people coming back and the test, but not like falling into old patterns and behaviors. That feels very much what that card was about. So anyway, I really, really hope that this helped you guys. I feel like this was a really awesome reading. I feel like the manifestations are, I feel like we really talked about that a lot, but, and like how good it is, and it's coming soon. And yeah, I don't know, it feels really good. So anyway, I really do hope this helps, and so much love and light. And I hope you guys have an awesome day or night.